Hello and welcome to the Tinley Chamber Spotlight Show. My name's Maureen Cipolla and I'm excited to be on location today at the 8th Annual Brew and Vine Fest right here at the Tinley Convention Center. With me today is my co-host, Garrett Gray.
That's right, Maureen. And it may be April 1st, April Fool's Day, but you'd have to be a fool not to be here at the biggest and best party in Tinley Park. Maureen, in a word, the atmosphere here is simply intoxicating.
That's right, Garrett. So folks, pull up a chair. You don't want to miss this great event. We're here with Bob Haustein, the chair of the event, past president of the Tinley Chamber. We're so excited to be here, Bob, at the 8th Annual Brew and Vine Fest. Welcome.
Probably not near as excited as I am today. It's a Brew and Vine Day, and it's always a big day for us. So,
tell us, this has been in the making for how long, Bob?
oh my gosh, this year or the whole years? I mean, it's been probably over 8 years we've been making it, but it usually takes about 6 to 9 months to put it all together.
And in attendance, what are we looking at today? I know, tell us where we actually started and where we're at today.
We started, the first time we did it, we pony backed with Discover Tinley at the time, and it was our first year out there. We were hoping to get about 800 people there, and we actually had 1,500 in our first year, so it was outstanding. I mean, it was people all over. We had cars here, they're crawling over the cars. It was a lot of fun, but we've learned a lot. Our tastes back there were 16-ounce steins.
Amazing. And what's attendance going to look like today, Bob?
Outstanding. We got about 3,000 sold prior to this. We're going to add about another 300-400 people walk in, so we're doing real well. Yeah.
Wow. Well, we know this is such a tremendous event. We know you have a lot going on. We thank you for stopping in and talking with the Chamber Spotlight and giving back to this great community.
Well, thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate the support from the village.
All right, we're here with the president of the Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Steve Babin, at this awesome event. Steve, welcome.
Thank you, Maureen. I appreciate it. Thank you.
How you doing today?
Oh, great. It's a fun event. It's everybody here is having a good time, and we'll continue to have a good time all night long.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Steve, how did you get involved with this event?
The Chamber of Commerce puts the event on. It's our 8th annual Brew and Vine Fest. It's an opportunity for vendors to come into Tinley Park. It's an opportunity for residents to see the Chamber of Commerce and see what we do. That's the primary purpose of the event.
How do you get all these volunteers to come out here and help put on this event?
The volunteers, we couldn't do this event without the volunteers. We request volunteers throughout the year, throughout the past 6 months, heavily. Again, the event wouldn't go on without the volunteers and the committee. The committee that put the event together is about 12 people, including Bob Haustein, Tom McNulty, Jackie Bobbitt from the Chamber office. It's just a great thing.
So it's a 6-month process to get involved and get this thing going so that it becomes a reality.
Yeah.
What does that 6 months look like?
The beginning it's planning, a lot of planning in the beginning. As we get closer to event time, reaching out to vendors and just confirming that they're going to be in attendance, helping them any way we can. They all have different needs, and there's 60 to 70 some vendors here. So again, it's a lot of work to put all that together.
Excellent. Steve, thank you for your time. Continued success with the Brew and Vine.
Thank you very much.
8th.
We're here with the immediate past president, Mr. Tom McNulty. Tom, how you doing today?
Good. Last few minutes before the event starts, so it's always a rush to get everything done. But event's looking good. The venue looks fantastic. A lot of volunteers, almost 100 volunteers this year, have come together to make sure that everything came together perfectly.
You're no stranger to this event. Tell us a little bit about how many brewers and vintners and restaurants are here today.
Well, we've got just over 70 different vendors here in the event. There's 35 or so beer vendors. We have another 12 to 13 wine vintners, and probably another 20, 25 food vendors. On top of our glass blower this year, he came back. He's got a lot of great stuff, and then quite a few other personal booths that are in here too.
Excellent.
Now, Tom, how do you choose who comes here and sells their wine, sells their beer? Is there a selection process? And if so, can you tell us what that involves?
Yes, there's a heavy selection process that we used early on in the event, seven years ago or so, to select which vendors were going to come out to participate in the event. And as the years have gone on and the popularity of the event has grown, we get contacted by a lot of vendors now that are asking to become part of the event.
That's excellent. And how do you choose which new vendors get into the event? I mean, I'm sure it's pretty tight competition.
It is, and in a lot of cases, they are requests from those that have been to the event. They're familiar with different vintners or craft beer vendors that have not been to the event in the past.
Okay, well, thank you for your time, Tom.
I know.
My next guest is with Flossmoor Station Brewing Company. Please welcome to the show, Ryan Chaya. Ryan, welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you?
Great. So now, how long have you been with Flossmoor Station?
2.5 years.
And what is your duties with Flossmoor Station?
I'm the head brewer.
The head brewer, wow. So what does that entail?
Quite a bit. I manage all brewing operations from brewing, packaging, and shipping.
Wow, and what is your favorite part of that? Do you like the chemistry, the brewing?
Definitely the brew day is my favorite part, and then probably the least favorite is cleaning.
Of course, that's everybody's least favorite. So now you've got a lot of brews here, and how many specialty brews do you have at Flossmoor Station?
We have 8 year-round beers, from a lager to a stout, and then we have anywhere from 6 to 8 seasonals that we do.
Wow, so 6 to 8 seasonal along with the 8 regular. Now, do you have some of your own homemade specialties that you personally created?
Indeed. The one that we have here is our Scotch Ale, and it's a maltier, sweeter beer, and as well as I have a couple others on tap right now that are mine.
And I tried some of that. Very, very tasty. So, Ryan, tell me, why do they have the seasonal beer?
It's a switch up of flavors for people to give something new to try, and if something sticks that you could maybe bring back later at another time.
Okay, now do you unveil them on like specific and strategically like Christmas time?
Yeah, so we'll do some darker beers during the winter months, and then lighter, more fruitier beers during the summer. And then we'll have a party for our Mug Club members, what we call them, and they'll do things, have food, some music and stuff like that, and hang out for a new beer.
Excellent. And yeah, you do also have an eatery, so you can eat something to soak up all that alcohol that you imbibe. And I have to ask, what is the most popular beer that when the patrons come, they say, wow, you're out of it already because they can't buy it fast enough?
So far, we have 3 that are pretty much like that. Our Zephyr Golden Lager, our Station Master Wheat, and our Rail Hopper IPA. Our 3 most popular beers week by week.
Now, what is you as the brewer, what's your favorite beer that you recommend?
My favorite beer is probably right now our Pale Ale that I made. It's a Aurelian Sunrise. It's a little fruity with mango flavors in there.
Oh, that sounds really good. And that's one of your own creations. Excellent. Now, I know the Flossmoor Station is actually an old train station in Flossmoor, and I hear the ambiance is awesome.
Yeah, so it's a 100-year-old building with original brick from the original train station, and you can still see we have the old ticket booth, which is our reception desk as well. So it's a mesh between old and new at the same time.
Oh, that's good. Now, do people come in specifically for the brew, the eatery, or sometimes the view of the old train station?
We get quite a bit of both. We'll have a lot of people who are infatuated with trains that come in that they can sit by the bar and watch the CN trains or Metro trains ride by while they drink a beer and enjoy some food that we offer.
Well, your job sounds like a dream job. I'm sure you're near the beer all day. But what do you do when you get home and want to kick back?
Kick back? Well, I typically try to not drink as much, but if I do, I'll enjoy some gin or something else to take my mind off of craft beer for a while.
Well, excellent, Ryan. We thank you for your time. Good success with Flossmoor Station. Now back to you, Maureen.
We're here with Wild Blossom Winery, Meadery, and Brewery with the owner, Greg Fisher.
Nice.
Welcome.
Oh, it's great to be here. I think this is our 5th year here, and this is just wonderful being at this perfect day out for selling mead.
Tinley Brew and Vine. So, Greg, tell us a little bit about what really is a meadery, because I have to say I love wine and I love beer, but I'm not really certain what a meadery is.
Well, we produce mead, which was the first fermented beverage on earth. Before grape wine, before beer was, mead was that original alcoholic beverage. And instead of raising grapes, we raise honeybees. Instead of having vineyards, we have wildflower fields. So we raise bees throughout along Lake Michigan shoreline, even some bees downtown Chicago on top of rooftops, and then in the forest preserves. And we collect that honey and ferment that into about 20 different types of wines.
That's absolutely amazing. So tell us about how long does this process take?
It's about a 6-month process. It's halfway between making wine and halfway between making beer. So it has wine science and beer science put together. So that's why I love making it. And we're in Beverly Hills, Chicago, which is a south side of Chicago. And we have a homebrew shop that we sell beer and winemaking supplies shop out of. It's called Bev Art. And out of Bev Art, we built Wild Blossom that we just opened up our tap room about 3 weeks ago.
Well, congratulations on that. So tell us a little bit about your offerings here today at the Brew and Vine.
Yeah, so what we have is, actually we're going to start off with our signature mead. We call that Sweet Desire. It's a bourbon-aged honey wine. So we ferment our reserve dark honey in a bourbon cask, age it for 1 year, and then don't use that cask again. Get another fresh bourbon barrel. So it has the notes of bourbon, the notes of honey, a little higher alcohol, just a nice sipping mead. All the way at the end, we have our cranberry mead, which is a very drier style crisp mead. So mead can be dry and sweet. It can be all different, flavors, whatever you decide you want to make it.
It sounds absolutely delicious. You have quite the presentation here.
Yeah, we even have a chili pepper mead. We call that. I'm going to grab that right over here. And this is called Pirate's Blood, and this has chili japone, chili ancho, and chili moritas in it. And it has this really nice peppery flavor with a little burn on the back end. And it's really beautiful mead.
That sounds delicious but spicy. So how can someone, do you do wine tasting and tours?
We do tours on every Saturday and Friday afternoons. And we have a tasting room where you can actually taste flights of our mead and then purchase bottles. And mead is right now the fastest growing alcoholic beverage in the country right now. All over out west and out east, their meaderies are popping up all over the place. And mead is the most sustainable wine on earth, because to produce 1 bottle of mead, the bees will pollinate about 2 million flowers. When they pollinate 2 million flowers, that turns into 40 million new seeds, which produces that many new flowers. So we actually give wildflower seeds away to help the bees. Because then you plant these, and these are all pollinator plants that are, local for our area. And if you want to be green, grow something.
I love it. I love it. I love the presentation. I can't wait to taste this. We thank you for being here.
Oh, well, thank you. And it's glad to be at Brew and Vine for, I think it's the 5th year. Might be more.
Well, congratulations. Have a great night.
Okay, you too. You have a good night.
The tasting room is awesome.
gonna shoot your sign together. My next guest is no stranger to Tinley Park. He's the owner of a business that has been here for 5+ decades. Please welcome Mike Clark, the owner of Ed & Joe's Pizza. Welcome to the show, Mike.
Thank you. I enjoy this show. I love this event. I think it's like 6 years now. It is, and we've been here every year. It's just such a great event. We meet so many great people. Just a easy way to sample our pizza, let people try something new that we're doing.
And what is that new pizza right now? What's your pizza of the month?
Our new pizza of the month is coming out. It'll be out Tuesday. Is our loaded potato. So we start with our beer dough crust, our cheese sauce. It's potatoes, bacon, cheddar cheese, mozzarella cheese, and then we garnish it with green onions and ranch dressing. So
Now,
a very big hit.
It sounds delicious. Who comes up with these tasty recipes?
Actually, everybody in the restaurant all try to put together. This one was one of our line cooks, Connor, came up with it, and we sample it. It gives them something to do and try to eat and taste it, and we just roll with them.
Excellent. Now, my personal favorite at Ed & Joe's is the taco pizza. Is that one of your most popular pizzas?
Yes, actually, we won the Best of the Southland for our taco pizzas 2 years in a row now. If you ask somebody these days, Ed & Joe's right away, they're going to say the taco pizza. So we actually built a station that just for the taco pizzas, we saw so many of them.
I believe it. It's yummy. And another one of my guilty pleasures is your loaded nachos. Those are awesome too. So there's many tasty delights at Ed & Joe's. Now, tell me, Mike, about the name Ed & Joe's. Who's Ed? Who's Joe?
Okay. Ed is my father. Started in 1961. He opened up. We're from a large family, 7 kids, all Catholic. So he needed a second job. He worked for Illinois Bell, and he came to Tinley Park, opened it up. I bought the place in 1978 from him, so just as a take-on delivery, and now we're a full-service restaurant.
Now, rumor has it when you bought the place, it was fully yours. You played one of my favorite songs, and a line from it you sang at midnight at New Year's Eve, 1978. What was that song, and what was that phrase?
It was The Who, We Don't Get Fooled Again. And after the long intro with the keyboards, it says, meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
I love it. I see your shirt says, I'm the owner, right. The big cheese right here. Cheese, right. And that's right. But now, what have you seen in terms of the changes in the community since, you guys are an established restaurant. Everybody goes there. My dad, that was the only pizza he would buy growing up. So what have you seen the changes, even from your favorite pizzas?
Yeah, well, Tinley Park's been such a great community. I was born and raised in Tinley Park, went to St. George, lived there, and just a well-managed community. A lot of great people, great. Our customer base is unbelievable that we have, and everything Tinley Park does. We love the downtown and all the stuff that's happening in downtown. We couldn't be more proud.
Excellent. And Mike, I know you are so involved in the community Main Street Commission. Right. You do so many things. One of the things I love is the benches on the avenue, right. And you have a bench outside your restaurant every year. Right. So I want to thank you again for your continued presence in the community. Ed & Joe's Pizza, Mike Clark. I'm here with Mayor David Seaman. He's here at the Brew and Vine. What brings you to Brew and Vine, Mayor?
Well, it's another successful event that the Chamber's been conducting, and it's once again one of those things that brings the village together. So we're absolutely and positively pleased with this. It looks like we have a great crowd, and we're anxious to see the place fill up.
Mayor Dave, we're so excited that you're here, and I see you have a volunteer shirt on. Tell us what you'll be doing today.
Whatever they need me to do. I'm all over the place today, and I'll be here just to help in any way that I can. Chamber's a great organization, nice linkage to the community and business community in the village, and so we'll keep that strong.
So you do so much public service for the city. How long have you served this fine city of Tinley Park?
Well, I first started a short time after we moved here. My wife and I got married, moved here. That was 1976, 40 years ago.
Whoa.
So it was about a couple years afterwards that I got involved with the commission process and, had some good times, did some great stuff, and ended up on the village board, and that's where I am today.
Excellent. And Tinley Park is such an active community. And what have you seen over those decades of service, the positives of Tinley Park?
More people being committed and more people being active in the community. That's really what counts. And we've had a great group of volunteers, the people that are here doing this filming, such as yourselves. I mean, that's the stuff that makes Tinley Park a village, and that what keeps it great.
Absolutely.
Mayor Dave, and we're so thrilled. Again, you're at so many of the Chamber of Commerce events. How do you fit and make time for everything?
You just do what's important, and this is important to town. So we thank you for all the volunteer work you all do. It's a great tribute to, I think, not only the Chamber, but to yourselves and to the community.
Well, we thank you for your service.
My pleasure.
All right, we're back, and we have a patron here right from Tinley Park, Jeff Beaudry. Jeff, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I'm doing great.
What brought you to this great event?
Mostly the beer. Some of the food, too. It's a great time. We come here every year for the last 5 or 6 years, so we're having fun.
That's awesome. What are you tasting today?
This is an IPA. I can't remember where it's from, but it's delicious.
And did you get in early on the VIP?
We did. Yep, my wife and I came early. It's the way to go.
Well, we're really great to meet you. Enjoy your day.
Will do. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
I'm here with this gentleman who, what's your name?
Jim Strahowski.
And
Jamie.
well, welcome to the Brew and Vine. What brings you guys here?
We just wanted to get out. We heard a lot of good things, and we like beer and wine, obviously.
Is this your first time here
It is, yes.
for both of you?
Yes, yeah.
Now, what brings you, like, so you said the beer and the wine, but this is the 8th annual, so finally you're here. Are you looking at certain wines or certain brews in particular?
Well, we like Tribes Ale House, and whenever we're out and about, we like to find a local ale house. So naturally, we thought it would be kind of cool to come to a place like this.
Absolutely. And are you guys VIPs here, or did you come in at 5 here?
We are definitely VIPs. Absolutely.
Well, that's good to know. So what is your favorite drink so far that you've had?
I like the cider from a place in Michigan. So that was good.
Excellent. And you?
I liked Five Rabbit had a Super Pils, and I'm liking that.
Well, thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the Brew and Vine.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I'm with
Dan,
where you from?
Mokina.
Mokina, and what are you celebrating today?
I'm giving my life away.
Giving your life away, and you're
Getting married.
getting married.
Bachelor party.
This is his bachelor party, and you're with
I'm with Jim, Mike, Steve. I don't know what your name is. I'm sorry.
And my name's Maureen from the
Hi,
Tinley
Maureen.
Chamber Spotlight Show. So what are you drinking?
Blue Moon.
Blue Moon. All right. And is this your first time at the event?
This is my first time here. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Well, I'm here with another guest. What is your name, miss?
Patty Gomez.
Patty, what brings you to the Brew and Vine 2017?
Well, actually, we've been coming every year except the first year.
Why not the first year? Why did you miss that?
Actually, we didn't know about it, and then once we heard about it, we said we have to check this out, and we've been coming every year since.
Absolutely. So do you got the VIP ticket to get in a little early?
We do. The first year that VIP was offered, we said we have to try this because it gets so incredibly crowded around 6 or 7 o'clock, you can't even move.
And I hear later on you can't even park. It's so well attended.
Yes, it's an awesome event, and the VIP package is well worth it.
So what is your favorite drink of choice or beverage of choice, beer or wine?
Actually, I'm usually a wine drinker, but I went with beer this year because the glass was so cool for the VIPs.
Well, okay, what are you drinking right now, and what vendor is that?
This is from a vendor over here, who I can't remember, but it is their lager, and it is really easy and very light.
Okay, excellent. Well, continue to have fun, and I hope to see you next year at 2018 Brew and Vine. Thanks, Patty.
Thank you.
I'm here with Morgan and Jason Kamadeka from Tinley Park. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. So it looks like you just got your first tasting here. What are we drinking?
I have a Brickstone Down Under, Galaxy Down Under. Delicious as usual.
Sounds awesome. Is this your first time here at the Brew and Vine?
No, this is our third year. Excited to be here again.
So what's in the lineup for tonight? Where are you going to be tasting?
Well, our first stop was Brickstone, of course, one of our favorites, and then we're going to explore some new ones that we've never had before. So still have to check out, walk around, and see what's out there.
Now, do you both like wine too?
Oh yeah, wine is definitely in our daily routine at home.
So I understand the beauty of this is no matter what glass you have, you can taste beer or wine. So thanks for stopping by and have a great night.
Thank you.
Well, we're back with more guests, and what is your name?
Jackie.
Jackie, and I see you brought all your friends here, or at least some of your friends.
Yes, of course.
So, how many years have you ladies come to Brew and Vine?
This is our first year, all of our first year.
First year, is there a special reasoning why?
Yes, it's our birthday!
Oh, happy birthday! April 1st, April Fool's Day. Wow. Okay. Well, pretty close. So, but congratulations, happy birthday. And are you guys going to make a habit of this for next year?
Yes, we love it here. Woo!
What beer have you tried so far, or wine? What are you guys, a wine people or beer people?
We're both, but we've kind of just been going around little bits here and there, beer and wine.
That's good. And do you like the music, some of the good food they have here as well?
We haven't tried the food yet, but yes, we love the music. We're going to go dance soon.
Well, you guys are great friends to take your friend here for her birthday. I hope they paid your way. Did they pay your way?
No, it's okay.
What?
Well, folks, that's a wrap. We hope that you enjoyed the 2017 Tinley Park Brew and Vine. Garrett, what a great evening.
Absolutely. Now, Maureen, let's take a load off and enjoy some of this festivity.
Cheers. See you next year.
Brew and Vine! Brew and Vine! Brew and Vine!